May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Columbia State Community College would like to welcome you to the Webster Athletic Center. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the exits located in the front and rear of the gym. As a reminder, this and all other Columbia State campuses are smoke and tobacco free. For the health of our students, faculty, staff, and visitors, smoking is not permitted in the buildings or on the grounds. We appreciate your cooperation in helping us be a healthy college. In consideration of our graduates, please silence or turn off all electronic devices. Thank you.
Good morning. Wonderful morning, isn't it? My name is Janet Smith, and I'm honored to be the president of Columbia State Community College and welcome you to this very special ceremony. I extend a special thank you to the 17th Lancer Pipes and Drums and Ms. Holly Schultz and the member of our choir for their wonderful music today. At this time, the Columbia State Choir will honor us by singing the national anthem. The choir is directed by Columbia State's instructor of music, Ms. Holly Schultz. Everyone, please rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
Be seated. To the graduates, faculty, staff, family, friends, and guests, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to Columbia State's 2023 Fall Commencement Ceremony. Today, as I mentioned earlier, is a very special day, and it's special for several reasons. First and foremost, it is a day of celebration of accomplishments. It is a day of recognition that these soon-to-be graduates set a goal and they accomplished it. And I can't think of anything any better than setting a goal and accomplishing it. So let us start the day by showing our candidates how proud we are of them. So please join me. If you are a user of Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or some of the other social medias, we encourage you to take photos today and then to share them on your social media. It's a good way to share our graduates and their accomplishments. If you do that, and if you can recall, please use @Columbia State as you send them out, and the hashtag CStateGrad23. That just moves them out to more individuals to see the accomplishments of our students. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce those at Columbia State who have worked tirelessly to ensure the personal, professional, and civic growth of our students. And through their work, they form a solid foundation for the leadership of Columbia State. As I recognize each person or group, I ask that they stand and remain standing until everyone has been introduced. Please hold your applause until the end. Ms. Joni Lennick, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Ms. Tammy Boren, Vice President for Finance and Administration. Ms. Bethany Lay, Vice President for Advancement and Government Relations. Dr. Darrell Lampley, Vice President for the Williamson Campus and External Services. College Leadership Team, members please stand. This is our council. This council is a representative of leadership from across the college and is instrumental in shared governance. The faculty please stand. One of the most important relationships of the college is between the faculty and the student. Columbia State is blessed with exceptional faculty who are noted for their scholarship, teaching abilities, caring attitudes, and great concern for the success of our students. Then there's the professional and support staff. Please stand, and they're also working throughout the building. These are individuals from admissions, financial aid, registration, business services, counseling, student engagement, communications, advancement, safety and security, maintenance, and administration. They all play a very pivotal role in providing for a successful education of our students. Candidates, please help me thank these individuals for all that they've done for you and for the students who walked through before and those that are coming after, please. So proud of you. Please be seated. It is my pleasure at this time to introduce our Fall 2023 commencement speaker, Lee Williams. So I want to share a little bit about Lee as we start. Ms. Williams is a proud Columbia State graduate who received an Associate of Science degree in Mass Communication in 1993. Following Columbia State, she attended David Lipscomb University and graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in Public Relations in 1995. Lee continued her studies at Capella University, where she received her Master's in Public Administration. Ms. Williams is the Executive Director of the Williamson Health Foundation. Prior to accepting that position, she served the foundation as Development Coordinator, Development Associate, and Director of Development. Lee is a certified fundraising executive. As the Executive Director of the foundation, Ms. Williams oversees the hospital's current $30 million More for You Close to Home capital campaign. This campaign supports Williamson's health, historic transformational expansion, and renovation project. Lee is active in her community, and she is a member on several boards and organizations. She serves as Vice Chair of Williamson, Inc., Women's Business Steering Committee, and will become Chair in 2024. She is also a member of the 100-plus women who care in Williamson County. She's a Brentwood Rotary Foundation trustee, and she is a volunteer for One Generation Away. In her spare time, when she can find it, you can find Lee enjoying life as she works in various capacities alongside other nonprofit organizations to make a positive and caring impact on her community. Not to be missed in this introduction is that this is a special day for Lee and her daughter, Lauren Sonor. As with many families, Columbia State is an alumni family affair. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that we have daughters and sons who follow in the steps of their parents or their grandparents in choosing and graduating from Columbia State. And today, with Lee and Lauren, is just one more example of that family affair. To us, it is a measure of the success of Columbia State and the quality, because families keep coming back. Graduates, faculty, staff, family, and friends, it is with great pleasure that I ask you to join me in welcoming to the podium a proud Columbia State alum and our Fall 2023 commencement speaker, Ms. Lee Williams. Lee?
Fourscore and 7 years ago, How many of you just got worried that my address was going to take all day? You'll be happy to know that they only gave me 5 minutes, and I'm not going to give you a history lecture. When I graduated from high school in 1991, I had planned to attend a university. But due to a mix-up, I began to question my plans. I called my parents' collect from a payphone. Some of you don't know what that is. And I said, my records have been lost, and I think I'm just not going to go to college. The next day, my mother drove me to the Columbia State campus in Franklin, Tennessee, and registered me for classes. Everything about Columbia State was just what I needed at the time. It bridged my gap between high school and adulthood, and I am forever grateful for the collegiate foundation it became for me. Because of the academic disciplines I gained during my freshman and sophomore years at Columbia State, I was so much better prepared to attend Lipscomb University and eventually earn my master's degree from Capella University. Instead of a history lecture, I want to teach you a math lesson. It only took me 30 plus years to figure out how I would ever use an algebra lesson in my life. So I want to share this epiphany with you of how to solve the equation for success using the acronym for the Order of Operations, PEMDAS. P, parentheses. If you read a script for a play or a movie, parentheses are used before to explain actions or emotions before anyone begins to act. To be successful, I believe you have to exude your parentheses. And what do I mean by that? I mean you have to be passionate about what you do. Be excited, smile, and even laugh. E, exponent. The dictionary defines that as a person who believes in and promotes the truth or benefits of an idea or theory. Whatever you do, be enthusiastic, or as my children say, be extra. Dream and chase your dreams. Give it 150%. Cast visions and be a leader. Whatever you're doing, lead from where you are. Poor performers will be left in your dust. Work until you do not have to introduce yourself. Never give up and never quit. M, multiplication. Build others up. Be a mentor. Be the leader who walks beside others, shares experiences, shares knowledge, and inspires other leaders. D, division. Accept the fact that there will be disagreement and there will be disunity, but also accept there can be great results if you divide and conquer. A, addition. I tell my team at Williamson Health Foundation that there are 2 things that all of us should add in order to be successful. 1, a great pair of shoes or more. Make sure you keep the heels clean and intact. Shine them if they can be polished. And number 2, wear clean, ironed clothing. As a fundraiser, I tell my team that if you want to raise $1 million, then you've got to look like $1 million. Regardless of your line of work, if you look like you have it together, it gives you a boost and it makes the people around you want to be associated with you. You'll be memorable. S, subtraction. I recently saw a post on social media I noted because I felt like it was so pertinent to life and to success. A Harvard study found that 99% of your success depends on one thing: the people with whom you associate. If you spend time with winners and positive thinkers, you'll start to become like them. Subtract doubt, subtract fear, subtract negativity. Find the people who are achieving success and absorb their energy. I'm proud to say I'm a Columbia State graduate. I'm proud that my daughter is graduating today and how it has laid the groundwork for her lifelong career. I'm proud to be a part of Williamson Health and how we've partnered with Columbia State for nursing students to engage in clinicals at our community hospital. I believe Columbia State gives all students opportunities to launch into the next stages of life, whether it be entering your career or furthering your education at a four-year school or more. I'm glad my mom took me to the Columbia State campus and I registered for classes even when I wanted to give up and my records had been lost at the university. Babe Ruth said, "It's hard to beat a person who never gives up." And poet Edgar A. Guest said, "Success is failure turned inside out, the silver lining of the cloud of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far." So stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seem worst, you must not quit. I have fond memories of a day 110 years ago in 1993 when I sat here in my cap and gown like you are today in this gymnasium, way on the right in the back, because that's where W's have to sit. It's my utmost honor and privilege to applaud you, the 2023 December graduating class of Columbia State Community College. Remember the order of operations to solve your equation for success. Exude your parentheses. Be extra and exponential. Mentor and multiply. Divide and conquer. Add what you need and subtract what you do not. Today, I want you to be inspired, encouraged, and motivated, and always strive for success. Never, ever give up. Thank you.
In the spring of 2011, the President's Leadership Society, PLS, was founded. The establishment of this society was based on the belief that leadership is inherent to our lives and that we all have leadership abilities and roles. The President's Leadership Society is open to all students at Columbia State and requires only their commitment to involvement in learning, participation, and helping others. To earn the President's Medallion and be a President's Leadership Society graduate, members must complete a number of educational and enhancement activities throughout their time at Columbia State. Today, we have 2 students graduating with PLS honors. Marina Cortez and Keila Hernandez Torres. Would you please stand? Each is wearing the President's Leadership Society medal that was presented earlier this morning. Please join me in congratulating the Fall 23 Leadership Society graduates. If Ms. Joni Lennick, Vice President for Academic Affairs, will please join me at the podium for the presentation of the Fall 2023 graduating class and the conferring of the degrees and certificates. Ms. Lennick.
Good morning, candidates. So before we start the conferring of the degrees, I need to give you some instructions. So basically, conferring of degrees is I will read something out of this notebook and ask a group of you to stand up. And you will remain standing until President Smith confers your degree, and then I'll ask you to be seated. That sounds simple enough. But we're going to do this in 5 groups, and this is where the instructions come in. We do this by your degree type, and graduates normally know their major, but you may or may not be thinking about what your degree type is this morning. So we gave you a cheat sheet. It is on your name card. If you look under your name, you'll see an abbreviation. Group 1, if you have AA, that stands for Associate of Arts. That's what I'm going to call it, but you're Group 1. Group 2 is AS for Associate of Science. That's Group 2. Group 3 is AST for Associate of Science in Teaching. Group 4 is AAS for Associate of Applied Science. And Group 5 will be Technical Certificates. So we're going to do this in 5 steps, starting with number 1. Will the candidates for the Associate of Arts please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty and the administration, I present these candidates for the Associate of Arts degree.
With the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the State of Tennessee, I confer upon you the Associate of Arts degree with its full privileges, honors, and responsibilities.
Candidates, please be seated. Will the candidates for the Associate of Science degree please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty and administration, I present these candidates for the Associate of Science degree.
With the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the State of Tennessee, I confer upon you the Associate of Science degree with its full privileges, honors, and responsibilities.
Candidates, please be seated. Will the candidates for the Associate of Science in Teaching degree please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty and administration, I present these candidates for the Associate of Science in Teaching.
With the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the State of Tennessee, I confer upon you the Associate of Science in Teaching degree with its full privileges, honors, and responsibilities.
Candidates, please be seated. Will the candidates for the Associate of Applied Science degree please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty and administration, I present these candidates for the Associate of Applied Science degree.
With the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the State of Tennessee, I confer upon you the Associate of Applied Science degree with its full privileges, honors, and responsibilities.
Candidates, please be seated. Will the candidates for the technical certificate please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty and administration, I present these candidates for the technical certificate.
With the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the State of Tennessee, I confer upon you the technical certificate with its full privileges, honors, and responsibilities.
Please be seated.
Katie Labrie Gilson. Alexis Grace Gonzalez. Maria McPherson. Ashton Lofback. Christopher Yomer. Carter Gabriel Matlock. Ernesto Alfonso Rojas. Thank you. Bonnie Jean Amon. Bertram Bain. Logan Tyler Brown. Diana Christina Michelle Chapman. Tori Cochran. Kanatra Davis. It's Kanitra Davis. Ethan Scott Evans. Logan Stewart Feltman. Savannah Jesse Gabriel. Daisha Rayanne Garrison. Victoria Marie Hall. McCaleb Harris. Savannah A. Hopt. Caitlin Elizabeth Coker. Brianna Flores. Sarah Nicole Frazier. Noah Timothy Freeman. Jayla T. Hughes. Journey Cyree Johnson. Shelby Lundy. Denise Lynn McClintock. Diana Rodriguez. Haley Carissa Schwartz. Jasmine Gabrielle Turner. Cheryl Madison Adams. Jennifer Hillary Gibson. Roger Dean Newton II. Haley Reese. Caden Bryant Sawyers. Lydia Ruth McCullum. Laith G. Natty. Rebecca E. Strobeck. Kirsten G. Jones. Annabelle Renee Martinez. Jonathan B. Nelson. Madeline Grace Nicholson. Stefan Apria. Jason Alejandro Angel Arden. Mary Mariah Bolton. Caitlin O. Thompson. Jasmine Castro. Crystal Damso Transito. McKenna Elizabeth Ann Gap. Thomas Walker Brady. Cassandra Lee Collins. Dominique Edmond DeFeo. Niaja S. Ellison. Erin Marie Irwin. Maggie Grace Sanders. Latress Skates. Allison Suddeth. Julie May Matson. Eric G. Nieto Vasquez. Lauren Olivia Petty. Jenna Quinn. Abby Inez Harris. William Hunter McKnight. Lakeland Joe Bates.
Banyan Lot. Caitlin Alexis Holder. Courtney Brooklyn Posey. James Yobanik Bautista. Mothin Jarrett Boyd. Madeline Victoria Trefiletti. Matthew Parker Bland. Lakeisha Rosales. Jameson Page Day. Tristan Cole Winters. Mohammed Shazeba. Gina Marie Adams. Gracie Bryan. Olivia Ruth Dong. Jennifer Lineski. Marina Dexere Villaseñor Cortez. Jasmine Elise Barnhill. Leah Bell Brooks. Destiny Anna Gail Brown. Sierra Rose Dansby. Susanna Cornelia Donnelly. Madison Paige Fisher. Kayla Hernandez Torres. Barbara Bernice Howard. Broden Zachary Warner. Janice Lavette Baugh. Amanda Marie Collins. Alexis Elfrida Stevenson. Charlie Shrina Turner. Caitlin Alexandria Skinner. Mariah Morgan Staggs. Michaela Danae Taylor. Sierra Brooke McFall. Taylor Marie Stevens. Nicholas Richard Bodego. Sable Delaney Jones. Delina Nicole Varela. Mary Catherine Wald. David Alexander Kilburn. Roxy Lena Compton. Jacob Johnson. Tracy Jones. Carrie Morales Baker Vitucci. Emma Wire. Jenny Wire. Rochelle Laveda Lynn Bauman. Amber A. Brown. Serenath Surendon. Madison Arlene Adkins. Carla Yarley Aya Alvarenga. Keith Jean Bassam.
Noah Perry Jones. Alexis Brianna Perry. Marla Lee Plemons. Hannah Katie Taft. Angelo Nash Tarabe. Malik Hawthorne. Michael Anthony Turner. Jerry Wayne Lawless, II, the second. Dylan Blake Henderson. David James Leonard. Ashton Paul Little. Matthew Mark Saad. Nicole Bryant. Jenna Grace Counts. Kinsley Nicole Dye. Brittany Danielle Haywood. You don't have one? What's your name? Maria Griffin. Harley Nicole Hicks. Lucy Irene Johnson. It's okay. Whitney Johnson. Ashlyn Rose Larson. Melina Nicole Morgan. George Brennan Paul. Marisa Lynn Clark. Dakota Ryan Villers. Maria Paula Crutcher. James Maston Dale. Zoe Miranda Edmondson. Regina Fry. Thanks. Tanika Danielle Fry. Okay. Summer Ann Robinson. Tibi Marie Rodriguez. Miranda Sue Sanders. Thanks. Lauren K. Singer. Heather Marie Smart. Macy Lehman Smith. Lisa Ann Super. Cody Owen. Joshua Harrell. Kyla Janina Cantarina. Angel Elizabeth Kennedy. Kristen Michelle Passarella. Cabri Danielle Taylor. Amber Michelle Sutton. Ania Michaela Walker. James Waters.
Graduates, please rise. Commencement, as first defined, is the first existence of anything, the act or fact of commencing, to give rise, origin, the beginning, the start. Today, we have honored the culmination of your work as a student at Columbia State, which gives rise to your future. Now you will symbolically begin your new direction by moving your tassel from your right to your left. Graduates, move your tassel. Ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. It is now our pleasure to confirm today's graduates at Columbia State Community College alums. At this time, I would like to ask Ms. Ann Scott and Mr. Lakeland Bates to join me at the podium. Please move forward. The college and its alumni are represented by Ms. Ann Scott, Library Director and active Columbia State alum. The graduates are represented by Mr. Lakeland Bates, an SGA representative and a fall 2023 graduate who received an Associate of Science degree in marketing and plans to be an active alum. Lakeland, if you would come to the podium, please.
Thank you, President Smith. Ms. Scott, standing before you are the degree and certificate recipients from Columbia State Community College that have graduated during today's ceremony. Speaking on behalf of the student body, we request that each of these graduates be formally added to the list of alumni of Columbia State Community College. We pledge our continuing alliance and devotion to this great college. We ask that you accept our pledge and direct our service.
Thank you, Lakeland. To assist and begin the induction, I ask that all Columbia State faculty and staff who graduated from Columbia State please rise and remain standing through the induction. I also ask that all members of the audience who are graduates of Columbia State rise and remain standing through the induction. And I ask that any guests in the audience who have attended Columbia State to rise and remain standing through the induction. Members of the graduating class, Congratulations. We accept your pledge and welcome you to complete a fellowship with the alumni of Columbia State Community College. As the college is important to you, you are important to the college. You are the college's representatives in your chosen fields and in your communities. The strength of Columbia State is gauged by the strength of its alumni. The college has and will be your gateway to fuller, more meaningful lives. The alumni join you in your pledge of service and fellowship, that as alumni together, we may continue to grow in service to our great college, communities, and nation.
Would the alumni please stand? Graduates, please stand. Got you, didn't I? To the newest alumni of Columbia State Community College, we extend our congratulations and we acknowledge your continuing commitment and connection to Columbia State, your college. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the newest Columbia State alumni and the graduating class of Fall 2023. Please be seated. As I started the introductions today, I said it's a very special day, and it is. Graduates, it is a very special day for you. And tomorrow will be another special day. Your faculty, your staff, your college has made an investment in you, and you've made an investment in yourself. Go forward and use that investment to do great things for the people around you, for your communities, for your country. You are our future. Use what you have learned wisely, because we are all depending on you. Ladies and gentlemen, there have been many candid photos that have been taken by the college and staff today. Their photos will be posted on the Columbia State Alumni and the Columbia State Community College Facebook pages. In addition, they will be posted on the college's Flickr account. You can get to those pages easily by going to the college's webpage, and on the Alumni College Facebook page, while you're there, click like so you receive additional updates. Graduates, now alumni, this is a great way to stay connected with your college. I encourage our graduates, new and former, to connect with Columbia State's page on LinkedIn. It's another excellent way to stay connected with your college so that we also know all the good things going on in your life. On the lawn are proud Columbia State graduate yard signs. Graduates, they're there for you. So please pick one up as you leave today. Take it home, display it in your yard, enjoy it, and just relish in the fact that you are now a graduate of Columbia State, that you set an accomplishment and you completed it. And finally, as the recessional begins, I ask the audience to please remain in their seats and keep the aisles and doorways clear until all graduates, faculty, and staff have left the gymnasium. Thereafter, please meet your graduate on the lawn outside. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of today in our celebration of our students and their accomplishments. I hope each of you have a very blessed holiday season. So one more time before we leave, let's show our graduates, our alumni, how proud we are of them.